This is Trailblazer Postgame, presented by Johnson Pediatrics.
And welcome back inside Burns Arena. It's a final. Utah Tech getting the win over Cal Baptist 85-78. Trailblazers, first time this season they've won back-to-back at home. So Trailblazers now won 2 in a row. Rod Zundel here along with Mike Olson, and welcome to the Johnson Pediatric Postgame Show. And Mike, it all starts with Jalen Searles. What can you say? A career-high 33 points, 2 off the all-time high for a single game for a Trailblazer.
Not only did he hit some shots, he hit big shots at big time for this Trailblazer team. Inside, outside, you look at his stat line, 12 of 16, just very efficient way of scoring. I mean, 33 points at 12 of 16, that's a high percentage. Getting it done on the boards, 8 rebounds. He just really stepped up big for this Utah Tech team.
And you know what another big stat is? Go all the way down on the bottom of that FT stat.
Yeah, the free throws. I mean, huge.
22 of 24.
Yeah, right. I mean,
turnovers and free throws missed been the big bugaboo, and I like that word, bugaboo. That's been the problem for the Trailblazers, but they go 22 of 24, and how many turnovers?
10.
10. And how many assists?
14, I think. Yeah, 14 assists on the night.
You always like more assists than you have turnovers.
Absolutely. I thought a very efficient game for this Utah Tech team who, again, you said it, bounced back, second win in a row here at Burns Arena at a timely time in February. Such a rough month. You're gaining momentum for March, and they've got it.
Okay, so no question who our Hearst Ace Hardware player of the game is.
Yeah. No, Jalen Searles
yeah,
has got to
right.
be the player.
Okay, so that's a no-brainer. Our Appliance Wholesaler Plus playmaker of the game.
I really thought it's Beon Riley. I mean, just because he was perfect from the field for so long. It was Beon Riley that helped extend that 20-point lead. He hit some big shots at the big times. Beon Riley, another bounce-back game.
Okay, so our Hearst Ace Hardware player of the game is Jalen Searles. Find a variety of products and prices that please in the heart of St. George and Cedar City. Hearst Ace Hardware, our appliance wholesalers, playmaker of the game goes to Beon Riley. Shop local and see the local boys at AWP, the playmakers in the appliance business across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart Appliance Wholesalers Plus. Take a break. We'll have Coach John Judkins and Jalen Searles, the player of the game, will join us as well. That's when the Johnson Pediatric Postgame Show comes back.
He's on the 30-yard line, the 20, the 10.
You wouldn't want an incomplete football game, so why use a website with incomplete listings of Southern Utah properties? SouthernUtahRealestate.com is the most complete, most accurate, and most comprehensive property search in Washington County. Because we're not focused on everything, just on the part that we like the best. Find your Southern Utah home at SouthernUtahRealestate.com.
Finley Hyundai, committed to high-quality service and sales for local drivers. Stress-free car buying guaranteed.
Yes, sir. I was wondering who just said that.
What a game we had, 85-78. The Trailblazers get the win over Cal Baptist, their second straight home win. Rod Zundel on the Johnson Pediatric Postgame Show with the head coach, John Judkins, and our Hearst Ace Hardware player of the game, Jalen Searles. 33 points, Jalen. Congratulations. That's 2 off the all-time high for a single game. Just talk about, did you have a sense once the first shot or 2 went in that this could be your night?
Man, I knew that I had a mismatch from the beginning of the game. We've been talking about it since yesterday in practice, and I just knew I had to attack, and I just stayed humble and just kept taking my opportunity to attack.
And, Coach, did you have any idea that he could have this kind of night?
I'll tell you what, Jalen, the last 4 games, he's done this. You know, he's been more aggressive getting to the rim. He's been more aggressive. When that happens and he gets to the foul line or they have to gap him a little more, then his outside shot comes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, man, he makes 8 out of 9 from the foul line.
Yeah.
We shot 91% today,
22
Rod.
of 24, Coach.
Yeah, how about that?
And how many turnovers?
And we didn't have very many turnovers. 10.
How
So,
many assists?
we had
14.
10. Oh, 14.
So you had more
There you
assists and
go.
free throw than turnovers.
we want 2
and
to
your
1.
free throws, you only missed 2. All the things that you guys have been working on
It's been
to
good.
better yourselves, you did it tonight.
Yeah, Jalen, like I said, he was aggressive tonight. We knew he had a mismatch, like he said. But we did some things special, different for him. We felt that he was coming off a lot more ball screens tonight than he normally does. But I'll tell you where I was really happy with Jalen, and besides his scoring, that was big. He had 8 boards, which was huge. And then he had 4 steals.
Yeah.
And the 4 steals he had were not gamble steals. They were just active hands. Yeah. He was in the right position. Then he went and got it. Yeah. He tipped it and went and got it. Those are huge. And, they got some on the break where we haven't done a great job of finishing. And, man, he was going right to the glass, 2-on-1 and scoring. So love to see that. Now, the bad thing for him, now I've seen it once, I want to see it all the time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, boy, he played really good. But our defense was so good that first half. Yeah. We were really getting after it.
It's the same first half, basically, that you had basically in your best half the first time against Cal Baptist. Now, he's talking about steals. You've been a steal machine the last 3 or 4 games. Do you take pride in that a little bit more and say, okay, I can do this. I got to get things started.
Got to take pride in defense. That's where it starts.
You like
that? Good defense leads to offense. I'm telling you, it's so important. And like I said, he's tipping them. He's using those length, those arms to tip the ball and go get it. And that's what we talked about in the coaches show when he was there last. Yeah. He feeds off that, and he's good at that. Yeah. And we just got to get him to continue to do that.
And Jalen, they're without the WAC's leading scorer. Their star, Dominic Daniels. Did you guys talk much about that and say, okay, there's no letdown just because he's not there? They got other guys that can step up because they did that in the win over UT Arlington. Did you guys even talk amongst yourself?
No, we came in with the same mentality if he was playing. Like, you got to treat every opponent the same, and that's what we did. We came in to handle business.
Okay, you got 2 wins at home. Now you go back out on the road against the number 1 team in the conference. So
yes, sir. Bring it on.
Yeah, I love it.
You got another 33, 35 in you and another 5 or 6 steals on Thursday night?
Yes, sir. We're going to see. We're going to see.
The thing I like, Rod, of this team is we ran a play. I think Eric called it out. We saw a mismatch, and we called play out. We saw the guy was a hot hand and got him the ball. Yeah. I love to see that. You know what I mean? We're taking advantage of what the defense gets us. Yeah. And that's if he has a hot night, I guarantee you Grand Canyon's going to see this film, and they're going to try to do something with him. Noah, not one of his better nights tonight, but then Jalen does have a good night. So it's so fun to see these guys, somebody else steps up every night.
And Jalen, as a player, having this kind of night, but the last 2 games and in the previous games, when you have the lead, they come at you. Okay? Yeah. And Southern Utah, they came at you. They got close. You pushed them back. The Lancers tonight, they came at you, cut the lead to 1. And then you pushed them back. They came again, and you pushed them back and finished them off with free throws. That's got to be a great feeling, pressurized feeling, but that's got to be a great feeling to actually feel the success. Yeah. Once you are right there, and then to finish it off.
We had to make it interesting for everybody. No, I'm joking.
Keep the fans here.
We got to keep the. We need to work on keeping them leads though for sure. Yeah. Like that's one of our issues. But I think like we're coming together, we're gelling and everything, and we're definitely gonna figure it out.
Can you sense that this team now, some of the problems that you had, turnovers, missed free throws, can you sense things now starting to work out and say, okay, this is what we've been working hard for in practice, in the games? Can you sense a little bit more of that coming together?
Yeah, Coach will even tell you we probably had our best week of practice. Like we prepped really good this week and just came in and handled business.
And as a player, why is that? Why is this the best week of the practice?
Everybody just came in with the mentality like we gotta win. Tired of losing.
Did you have to talk to them about that, or they just do it?
No, they did. They did a good job. Monday they started it. We watched film and saw it, and they came out with fire. And again, when we do that, I'm telling you, Rod, we're pretty good. We can't worry about mistakes. We can't pout. We just got to keep going. And like I said, this week has been excellent. You know, and again, they keep doing that. You know, like yesterday, we took the whole day off just to get them to the. We watched film, but we went in and we did treatment. These guys are beat up. I mean, he sprains his ankle Thursday night. Yeah. You know, maybe could have been out of the game. Could you tell that tonight? No, did a good job getting in the training room, did a good job take care of his body. And
I may have taken like 8 or 9 ibuprofen. You what? I might have taken like 8 or 9 ibuprofen, but we're not going to talk about that.
But no, we got to have that, you know, and again, it's nice to see because Tanner and Noah didn't have a great game, but Jalen stepped up. Yeah. And that's what we need with this team. If somebody has a bad night, they take something away from somebody else has got to pick it up. tonight was his night, no question.
All right, Jalen, great players, great teams. After a great performance, they follow it up.
Yes, sir.
Have you been thinking about that already?
Yes, sir. Just got to get back to it. I'm ready.
Thursday against the number 1 team?
Yep, this is over. We got to get on to the next one now. Get it.
You're on a roll right now, 2 in a row. It'd be a bigger roll with a lot of warm butter and honey.
Yes, sir.
On Thursday with a big win
we
there.
talked about that after we played these guys really good the first half here. So we know we can play at them. We just got to have that same intensity.
Same pop.
We'll prepare them. They'll get ready.
All right. Jalen, congratulations, our Hearst Ace Hardware player of the game. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes,
2
sir.
wins in a row here at home, and now we head out on the road Thursday, 7 o'clock tip-off, 6:45 pregame against the number 1 team in the conference.
And then back here on
Grand
Saturday,
Canyon.
right?
Back here
Yes,
on
sir.
Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
All glory to God.
Get everybody
Seattle.
here, man.
Coach,
Get
it's
everybody
gonna be
here.
It's going to be a big week next week.
Yes, sir.
All right, Jalen, thanks. Coach, thanks. The Coaches Show Tuesday, 6 o'clock on the Fan Sports Network, and also here on Trailblazer Sports Vision. That'll do it from Burns Arena. Trailblazers get a big win, 85-78, their second straight home win. Whew, that was a fun night. Fun afternoon, Coach and Jalen. Big thanks to Connor Collins back at the Findlay Hyundai Studios. Thanks for watching and listening. Hope you enjoyed it. Once again, the final here in Burns Arena. Utah Tech 85 and Cal Baptist 78. We'll talk to you again on the Coaches Show Tuesday night, 6 o'clock. Good night, everybody.